Okay. What's up? Yo, 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 yo. Hi-Fi Protege in the house. This is a late Earlverse stream because, Tuesday night is my hockey night. And so I needed to not stream from there tonight and just live like a human being. But it's a little late, 12:30 in the AM, but it's good to be on, give you guys a few minutes. I'm still experimenting with times and whatnot. Trying to figure out when the best time to go on. But, sorry for my hockey hair. I've been wearing my Pierre-Luc Dubois helmet. And that does not make for a great hairstyle. Yeah, we are the true creatures of the night freaks. Now I see another 0 on top of that. I see 0 super chats, but there's a 0 next to that. I'm not sure what that means. The night freaks. We are the night crawlers. And it's good to have you guys in here. Heard Liver King wants to fight you, Earl. He'd probably kick my ass, to be honest with you. But, it's been my experience that the most muscular guys aren't the best fighters. Now, you could tell the Liver King, what up, Rusty Peak, are slow. They have no reflexes. But to be completely honest with you, I'm horribly slow myself, so I have no reflexes. I can handle myself if I had to, but I don't really put myself in a position to fight, hopefully. So, but if I felt threatened, I could take care of myself. I remember one time I was filming a pilot for Rob Schneider, and basically Joe Goosen, the very famous boxing trainer, was doing like a Tony Robbins type thing where he can teach anyone just through positive thinking how to do anything. So in my episode, he was trying to teach me how to be a boxer, and he put me in the ring with his 4 like flyweight champions. And obviously I'm a lot bigger than a flyweight, but all 4 of them said I was the hardest puncher they'd ever faced. Fuck yeah. Lois is back this weekend. My good friend Moses in the house. This message held for review. That's always scary. Tony Robbins looks like a horse. Tony Robbins actually called me on. The sign is the same. It's never been moved. It's right there. I went to a Tony Robbins personal power seminar, and he actually called me up on stage. It's like thousands of people in the room, and he picked me and like 3 other people because they had pre-interviewed us. And the whole point of calling me on stage was, when they pre-interviewed me, I said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. And this is when I had really long hair. So the point of it is, don't judge a book by its cover, because he had me come on stage, and he's like, I bet all you people think this guy does drugs because he has long hair and because of the way he talks, so. And then I took my shirt off like Hulk Hogan. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, what the fuck, Mr. Paper? It's way too, we don't do math jokes in here. Flip your camera, sign is backwards. It's really not. It's the same, it's always been. I think. I mean, I don't know why everyone all of a sudden. But what's this extra zero on top of my stream? What is this fucking thing? Why is everything so hard for me? Um, he's got 19 people in here, 3 likes, $0, and then there's another zero in there that I don't know what that zero is. Oh, your view is reversed. Well, I don't know how to reverse the camera, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, let's just start pressing buttons. Whoa, hey man, what's happening, man? The green screen. They must have. What up, man? I don't know how a green screen works. Let's fuck around. What's the? Oh, hey. Oh, now I can do news stories. Hey, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Hello. That's Jakey Lee right there. I got more likes ever since I went to the green screen. Let's see what. I don't. Oh, I don't know what that picture is. I mean, hey, man, this is. I kind of like this green screen. Hello. Did Apple update or something? I don't recall this. But I didn't touch anything with the camera. All right, let's see. How can I get more pictures? Oh, I see what we can do here. Hey, you know what a good movie is? It's Stone Cold. Hello. Uh, fuck yeah. Earl Skakel in the house. Well, this is kind of fun. Let's see what else we got here. Mark St. John from Kiss. Fuck yeah. Yeah. You'll notice some heavy weight is missing from that. I go where the big boys play, doll. Here's here's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Never forget Pierre-Luc Dubois. I had his helmet on tonight. Thank you very much. It wasn't this helmet, but um, rest in peace, Dave Parker, the Cobra. Fuck yeah. All right, let's get out of the greens. Oh, now I don't know how to get out of the green screen. Well, here you go. Don't scroll too far. Yeah, 100% Night Moose. Yeah, I was thinking about that myself. Um, Now, how do I get out of the green screen? This is out of control, man. Done. Let's get back to regular Earl here, man. I mean, come on. Oh, well, that was fun. I mean, I don't know. I see some new buttons. What's this button do? Highlight saved your channel. I don't want that. Um, let's see. What's this button do? Retouch on. I don't know what that means. I think Apple did an update. Who knows, guys? We're just having fun in the Earl world. But yeah, I don't really understand why people are so shocked that Ozzy Osbourne died. The fucking guy did drugs for like 60 straight years. Like, it's not really like, no offense to Ozzy, but when I was at his daughter, I think her name's Amy's 18th birthday party in Malibu. Um, yeah, that roast battle challenge. I spoke from the fucking heart, Jack. Um, the Earl world. Thank you, Randall Colvin, for that. Compliment, I guess. Um, so it was good, but it didn't get that many likes, to be honest with you. But that's welcome to the Earl world. This is a stream of consciousness. And I know a lot of people, just out of curiosity, let's see who's live right now. Let me go on YouTube, the tube. We'll go on subscriptions. And then, we got virtual Red Band. So, Red Band's a good dude. I don't think there's too many dabblers streaming right now that I know of. But, yeah, 76 years old. It's not really that surprising to me that Ozzy died. Best 80s movie? Predator. I'll go Predator. Yeah, I mean, AC/DC. By the way, has anyone seen William Zoom? I'm look for a guy named Zombies Are Hungry. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. I don't see too many people live right now, but other than Red Band, let's go here. I like to see every now and then who I'm up against. We got a couple people I don't know of, so all right, there you go. Oh yeah, Predator's an awesome. By the way, I see some new people in here. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. It helps. It really helps the algorithm. And I put out some. I've been putting out more shorts, so if you guys can check those out, like and share them if you can be so kind. And then I try and make this a stream where I don't beg for money, honey. So in return, all I do is ask that you guys support me in every non-financial way you can. And then, that's about it. So, yeah, I played hockey tonight as the first game of the season. We were down 1-0 with about 2 minutes left. I scored on a backhand goal, and then about 30 seconds later, probably the best player on our team scored, and we won 2-1. Thank you, Easy Box, and everyone follow Easy Box. See, that's how it should work in here. Easy Box says, "Hey, I'm trying to build my channel too. Well, let's all help them." There's enough likes and subscriptions for everyone. And I'm sure every now and then you guys aren't really interested in what I'm talking about. Maybe you like what Easy Box is talking about. I've never done Coke. Earl, did you? I kind of wish I would have. I didn't know AJ Styles was a free agent. Um, well, I've got some good news on Gutfeld. I've had actually 2 managers trying to help me get it. And, so, we'll see. I mean, have you seen the movie Rebound, The Legend of Earl, the GOAT? I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Is he a basketball player? I'm more of a hockey guy, but I have watched some cool documentaries. I remember some documentary I watched, this kid was like the king of New York street ball. But, and then I think he got shot or something. Let me see, I'm trying to think what. Yeah, there's no one really live right now, but it also is almost 12:30 my time. So the WNBA players want to raise. I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I understand both sides. I mean, but the WNBA doesn't fucking really make the money the NBA makes. So, I mean, outside of Caitlin Clark, can you name one WNBA player? I can't. I mean, one more. Reese? Is it Angie Reese? That's it. So, anytime, Easy Box. I dated the Japanese girl for 6.5 years. I like that Angel Reese. See, I didn't, but so, outside of her and Caitlin Clark, so that's not good if you're an advertiser. If you can't get Caitlin Clark, do you even want Reese? I mean, how many people know what she looks like? Sarah Tiana was one of the writers for the ESPYs. Yeah, Sarah works a lot. She's a very good writer. And, we're good friends. I mean, we don't talk a lot anymore for whatever reasons, but I see. I don't know what goon means, Michael Trevor. You're going to have to explain that to me. Um, I can go on for days. Just say, I mean, I don't like women's basketball. It's just not for me. But like, they're very talented. Um, yeah, that is a good idea. Uh, I mean, Don Cheadle was great in Colors. A lot of people don't remember, but Don Cheadle was the main bad guy in Colors. So, but he looked so young. Well, he was young. It was just kind of interesting. You mind? See, I don't know what that means. I'm going to look that up right now so I don't appear ignorant. Okay. Today, goon is often used as a slang term to describe someone who is clumsy, awkward, or foolish. What does goon mean? TikTok. TikTok goon is slang typically used to describe someone who is unintelligent. All right, well, that definitely fits me. The only video game I play, my man, I'm assuming you're a man, is NCAA College Football 26. Um, you know, don't look up gooning. I already did, to be honest with you. I still don't know what it means. Prolonged masturbation. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Like at least I finally know what it means. Um, yeah, no, I think I get the point now. KG, I mean, I'm not a fan of CM Punk, but I certainly understand why he is popular and whatnot. Shout out to the gooning community. Well, I don't know about that, but um, you know, um, I don't. Hulk Hogan, the damn Aussie, really getting the big tweets. I mean, Barack Obama gets 300,000 tweets. Ozzy gets 1 million. I mean, that is the state of America right there. So, yeah, I mean, that's, I mean, getting text. Who's texting me at 12:30 my time? Um, I mean, I've been getting a lot of texts from comics lately, or friend requests from comics. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but I mean, I don't really want um, to be friends with other comics. Let me see here. Uh, we're not trying to use. Be a pal. Press the like button. Yeah, press the like buttons. Follow Saint Ranger in the house. Kip Smith in the house. You ever rib other comics or get ribbed at yeah, I mean, the Comedy Store is infamous for the ribbon. Mhm. Roasting is common. I mean, I roast, you know, uh, the crowd every now and then, but roasting isn't really my thing. It never really was. even with Roast Battle, I just, you know, I kind of sold out by doing that show, but it's fine. You know, you just, um, you know, like I said, it's not something that, you know, I roast myself. Well, thank you, Night Moose. Apparently, Jeff Ross and Comedy Central do not think that, but you know, here I am still. I'm a survivor. Just had some comedy gigs and some life stuff. So, um, you know, hold on. I'm getting a text from a you know, I mean, roasting's good when it's two people who know each other instead of just like generic roasting and whatnot. Um, I did have a set this Saturday, last Saturday. Good set. I mean, the comic before me was killing CP. I mean, he was getting like applause breaks. So it took me, you know, a minute or two to readjust the temperature of the room, but it all worked out in the end. You know, when you're following someone who's killing, like, you know, the first few minutes are a little awkward because they're so hyped up by the last comic that they kind of look at you and go, okay, you're not going to probably be better than that last guy or girl. So, um, what a, so too bad Eleanor Kerrigan, Rick Ingram, Jason O'Neill went their separate ways. You guys together were fire. Um, so, I mean, you know, I don't know what happened with those guys. I mean, you know, I don't know if the pay is great for, you know, or was great for Eleanor and Rick, but, you know, and, you know, with Danish and O'Neill, they just, you know, they had a falling out. You know, they'd worked together for a very long time. And, you know, I get it. What up, TB? I'm going to email William Zoom right now. I'm worried about William Zoom, you know. I have a big audition tomorrow, so it's a big, big, big. I play a strip club owner, so it checks out. Um, not really. I have an audition tomorrow for an independent film, which would be great to get. Uh, yeah, Felipe is very good. He's very good. You know, rest in peace, Ozzy. You know, it's kind of a bummer, but you know, it's really not surprising to be honest with you. I mean, the fucking guy did drugs for 60 years, man. Hard drugs too. It wasn't like he was just drinking beer. So it's really just not surprising that he died. So, shall we go back to the green screen for a second? No, how much would you charge to be in an independent film? I mean, you know, it depends on, who's in it. If it was sales pitches. This one's going to be pretty funny. I legally can't say anything about it, but like, be a fun role for me. And this is the type of movie that kind of gets picked up because it's got a lot of young people in it. Um, and um, yeah, I mean, the guy freaked out Motley Crue. That says it all. So, and to ask your question, Night Moose, I don't necessarily have a set rate. For me, it's you know, if someone said, "Hey, it's an independent film, but we have a deal with Netflix," I'd charge a little less just because of the exposure. If they say this is going straight to Hulu, I'd charge a little more. Um, yeah, I mean, I have had meetings with someone recently where it's like, well, let's get a show on Sirius about comedy and music. That would help me in so many ways because you could then, I mean, sure, like the Comedy Store would be like, hey, promote our shows on your show. Like, okay, well, I get 3 spots a week then. And those are spots that you'd have to give someone anyway. So you're really getting free advertising. But you have to be brought in to that. You just can't, like, I just can't email Sirius and go, hey, how about you guys give me a radio show? But I'd be good at it in a half hour. Just make it quick. They get the guests for me. And maybe it could be called Inappropriate Earl. Maybe it's just like a reboot of the podcast. So, I think good things are going to happen for me this year. But, every comic says that, and then nothing fucking happens. So, we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, anything can be done. I think once I get on Gutfeld and do well on it, that's going to open up a lot of doors for me. I mean, it could be, yeah, like a pop culture show, and some of the stories I could tell. Now, depending on how many times, maybe once a week, Friday nights or Saturday nights or Thursday nights, leading into the weekend. Um, you know, I could be like a cool version of Eddie Trunk, and I like Eddie Trunk. He promotes a style of music that, quite frankly, isn't really popular anymore. But he's kind of nerdy about it, and like me, I'm the opposite because I've grown up around celebrities my whole life. Well, being funny has nothing to do with it, to be honest with you. Um, hey, buddy, did you have a favorite comedian when you were living in the 80s? Not really, or sucks. I mean, like I said, I didn't really grow up watching comedy. I grew up um, more watching TV shows. So, like, I guess you'd say Red Fox, Don Rickles. I mean, Dice when I was a little older. Like '88 when I was like 20, I started focusing more on watching stand-ups. So, um, you know, I you know, and now obviously, I mean, I don't watch stand-up, but Tim Allen, Michael Richards. I'm not a big fan of Michael Richards stand-up, but I will say that was the funniest set he's ever had. Hey, so um, best influencers. You mean like social media people? I don't really keep up with that, to be honest with you. Like I liked Vegas, which was actually a rare Michael Mann Aaron Spelling collaboration, but I think Michael Mann left early on because I'm going to guess he and Aaron Spelling didn't really see eye to eye on things. I actually got kicked out of the Desert Inn once for paging Dan Tana. Like, it was a little obnoxious, to be honest with you. I mean, I could understand why they booted me, to be completely frank. But they were cool about it. You know, the security guard's like, bro, come on, it's funny, but like, you know, you've been paging Dan Tana for the last hour. I should have mixed it up with paging Philip Roth. Um, yeah, Robert Urich. I mean, I loved Robert Urich in SWAT, old school TV show. That was like the first TV show my mom let me stay up to watch because it wasn't that dirty or whatever. Um, and then um, Dantana, you know, Vegas had a nice run. Then my sister did a TV movie of the week with him and said he was a little creepy, so kind of made it hard to like him. Joe Henry got his huge push from social media. He might be bigger. Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, you can do it. I mean, I believe in Joe Henry. I mean, I don't even watch TNA. I know who he is. My mom said he was the nicest guy. Robert York, yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, my sister might be exaggerating, but maybe he was a fucking creep. I mean, you know, my sister was young and, no, my sister was, she worked on wardrobe on like TV shows and movies. And I forget what movie of the week it was, but Robert York was in it. And, you know, um, she intimated that he might be so, creepy. Do you have a karaoke song? I mean, I can sing a good version of the Click Five's Just the Girl. Kill it. Sorry, it was an actually female texting me. Hey, I know a real woman. She's pretty hot too. See, Daddy still has it. Hold on. I mean, you know, I don't know what these girls want. You know, Jack Morris hit on my married mother. Yeah, I mean, you know, take her to Arby's and they have the meats. Yes, so do I. Hey, they want. I mean, you know, I do. Tell them to come find me. I mean, you know, let's just say I even had an ex-girlfriend reach out recently. I'm not at liberty to discuss which one, but you know, they all come back. Trust me on that one. You know, they go from with me Dan Tanas to Del Taco. But what up, Dark Defend 420? I believe you are new to the stream, so will you please hit the like and subscribe button? Would you resort to cannibalism? Um, they do, Night Moose. That they do. I mean, you resort to anything if you had to, I guess. You know, like I, you know, if I was in prison for life, and you know, at some point you're horny, you're gonna go, "Hey, that guy's pretty cute." Is that gay or is it just necessity? So Lois is not back yet. I get her this weekend, so I'm happy about that. Um, well, I never met up with her ACDC, but my friend who knew her said she's accused two guys of sexual assault. So I'm out. How many cavities do you have? None, to my knowledge. I just got my teeth cleaned a few weeks ago. Yeah, I that and she's really cute too, and I mean that's the thing with some girls. Not every girl, not most girls, but some girls. That's the card they play, and I'm out. I've already been accused of one girl hitting her, which never happened. So, you don't believe all women? Not after what I went through. And you guys all know that story, so I won't repeat it. But it's just, you know, it's not fun to. I mean, in my case, I still don't know why she accused me, but I was lucky that I everyone loves me in LA comedy. I mean, um, so her accusation just fell on deaf ears. I mean, everyone, literally everyone, um, said we know Earl. He didn't. She accused me apparently of throwing her down a flight of stairs. So, um, would you boing Sharon Osbourne? 100% not. I mean, her body must look awful. Like my body looks good I'll be 57 in September. For a 57-year-old, it looks good. Um, and I work out every day. I mean, I worked out today, played hockey tonight. Sharon Osbourne doesn't work out at all. She just had some plastic surgery. So, naked in the morning, hello. Um, well, it's just, but, luckily everyone believed me. So, and she also had a history of accusing guys of stuff. So, I think, and the sad thing is, I'm sure some of the guys she accused actually did what she said they did, but now she's like the little boy who cried wolf. It's just no one believes her. So, no, I don't really talk to Jeff. But, I mean, I talk to O'Neill much more. I mean, I talk to Jeff, but just, he's got a wife and two kids, and like, he don't have time to bullshit with Skakel. But, you know, uh, it's, you know, just that, you know. You know. So I mean, Jeff's awesome. So I wish that him and O'Neill got along, or what. I still to this day don't know what happened. So it's one of those things that you just kind of like, um, uh, you know, you know, just I'd never gone through something like that before. So initially I was unsure how to act. My first thought was, well, you didn't do it, so just you don't have to say anything. But then sometimes silence is looked at as, well, they don't care because they did it. So, and then I fought back a little bit, and literally everyone came up to me who she told and said, "Hey, we know you didn't do it." So there is a chatter podcast. See, I don't know what you mean, Mr. Thompson. Um, so uh, you know, I mean, but we see with the celebrities who got accused. Like with the Dalia stuff, there was like screenshots and recordings. So it was like, okay, well, it's kind of hard to say you didn't do these things when there's electronic evidence of you, talking to these people. But um, yeah, that was a tough one for me. Night Moose. Last time you gambled. Man, it's been 15 years. I think when I was in Vegas. What up, Vivek Jangir? Vivek, I believe you're new to the stream. Please, please, please hit the subscription button. Um, yeah, I can't. I mean, I think I played, yeah, about 10 years ago, I think I placed a bet on Shane Carwin to beat Brock Lesnar. in Vancouver. Good morning. We are anonymous. I can't. I can't. It's good to see you, Richard Swanson. Sorry, I took a few days off streaming. You know, sometimes life gets in the way, and but I'm back. Um, please, Mister, please don't play B-17. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest with you. But AB, sup, back at it. Yes, I am back at it. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Yeah, I mean, how did he drown? Was he trying to, is he like that football player, Joe Delaney, who tried to save missing kid from, not a missing kid. You gotta fucking love Joe Delaney. He couldn't swim, but he saw some kid drowning, so he saved the kid, and then he drowned. Um, Olivia's big hit in the '70s. Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry, TB. I'm not familiar with a lot of Olivia Newton-John's. Newports can't swim. That's a fact, Jack. Russ Ballard says he can't believe that song was a hit. Um, what's that big song? Voices. I hear voices. Don't look back. Newports. Hey, your favorite female singer. Pat Benatar. Yeah, I mean, you guys can use Dabbleverse terminology in here. That's a fact, Jack. I love Pat Benatar. We're running with probably one of my favorite Inappropriate Earl podcast memories was when, um, wait, was when Roger Capps, the OG bass player from Pat Benatar, he came on my podcast. And I did not ask him to do this, but he brought his guitar. Um, so towards the end of the podcast, I said, "Hey, could you play Shadows of the Night and I'll sing it?" So if you go to the Inappropriate Earl podcast with Roger Capps, you can hear me sing Shadows of the Night. It's a cold world, it's a cold world when you leave it to yourself. You said you can't hide on the inside all the pain you've ever felt. You get the picture. Um, this is Kumia country, chicken something. I was watching that the other day. It was funny how eventually Levy and Brennan got Chad to break. Um, Precious Time is my favorite from Benatar. I'd say my top favorite Benatar songs are Shadows of the Night, Invincible, and Sex is a Weapon. I mean, I was a real fan of all the material she did with Roger Capps on bass, but then he left right before Invincible, so I kind of checked out there. You cute when you sing, bro. Thank you. You're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. That's okay, let's see how you do it. Put up your dukes and get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Bow, now, now, now. Neil Spider Giraldo, he did the solo from Jesse's Girl. A lot of people think it was Ricky Springfield. It was not. It was Neil Giraldo. He is a clingy fucker. Even makes them put his name on the marquee. Neil Giraldo. That's a fact, Jack. Looking good, sir. Good morning. I mean, I look good for 56 and just playing hockey. Haven't showered yet. Skin's looking good. Thank you guys. You guys are making my self confidence feel good about myself. It's all about feeling good. All right, I'm getting some messages. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne decided to stop using acid while recording Black Sabbath Volume 4. He said, I took 10 tabs of acid, then went for a walk in a field. I ended up standing there talking to this horse for about an hour. In the end, the horse turned around and told me to fuck off. Um, Interesting. Interesting. Does Ozzy still do live events? Probably not anymore. Um, I mean, I don't understand a lot of fucking things that happen um, on YouTube. I mean, there's some girl that gets like tons. What up, Juggalette Jen? Tons of views, and it's just a stream of her sleeping. But she's a hot girl, big tits, so I can't really do that, to be honest with you. Um, so that's just the way it goes. As Bruce Hornsby would say, that's just the way it is. Yes, I mean, it's beyond a miracle that he made it to 76, to be honest with you. I mean, you got to figure he probably started drinking and doing drugs at 13, 14 years old. So, 60 plus years he's been doing drugs. And I mean hard drugs and hard fucking booze. It's not like he's just having a beer and a joint. Um, there's no doubt that Ozzy was definitely top 10, if not greatest. Um, I hear I don't know who Gianna Michaels is. Yeah, I mean, Keith Richards just keeps on keeping on. I mean, that's the fucking crazy thing. The guy is really he's an anomaly, I think. So, yeah, he's really just one of those people that, I mean, but just the smoking, the amount of cigarette smoke that guy has fucking done in his life. I mean, his lungs must be blacker than the bass player in the Rolling Stones, Daryl Jones, I think his name is. All right, guys, we'll do about another 10 minutes. I'm starting to come down from hockey, so I hope that you guys appreciate me doing this stream. And you can show that appreciation by hitting the like and subscribe button so I can just crack this fucking algorithm and start living life, baby. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, Alice Cooper, he's fucking, although he's been I think he's been clean and sober since he started that tour in '86 with Kane Roberts. But, yeah, I strap this on your sore ass, Jarson. Hoo, hoo, hoo. So, yeah. Kill Illuminati. I gotta look at my sides. I love it. Fuck yeah. Big as a house. So big it had an echo. You see, her pussy was as big as a house. That's me on stage, having to explain my jokes. I said, I like a little pussy. She said, mine too. Mine's as big as a house. You see, it's as big as a house. It was the echo. Hello. Yeah. She's a brick. House bow bow chicken down down. Uh, yeah, I mean, I mean, I'm 56. Guys like in that range are going to start dropping. I mean, Billy Idol's up there, he lived a fucking full party life, Stephen Pearcy from Rat, Vince Neil, I mean, guys from that era you can't fucking party that hard and like, it's going to catch up with you. Oh, I didn't see who had an answer about Melton. Waver, did you ask a question about Melton? Let me scroll back. Old druggies are great. Have you seen Pat though? Really? I don't. Waver, Earl, do you know why Pat Melton went a concern? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Um, I don't know. I mean, I think that restraining order or something is limiting what he can talk about. But isn't there some? I mean, I don't really follow the Dabbleverse much, but isn't there some fucking court thing tomorrow? Um, I mean, like I listen to the Dabbleverse, but I don't really pay attention to it. I think Melton has friends. I mean, I'm a friend. We don't talk a lot anymore, but we haven't really talked a lot since Hackamania. But yeah, Peter North, Forecourt North. Um, so seeing Billy on the TV commercials in a suit is off. Oh, is Billy Idol in a suit? I didn't see that yet. Um, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's. I think Melton also has a day job, so he's probably got to work at some point. I mean, I don't know what his finances are, and I'm sure he makes good money from the stream and the memberships and all that. But like, you know, he's got a house and a wife to take care of. So Billy Mays Hayes, man. TB, I don't know what TFF means. I never said I was the smartest guy in the world, so you got to really spell it out for Earl. Trust me on that one. That is a fact, Jack. So we got a few more minutes here. Let's see, if I had any new jokes that was really. Let's see what some of my. A 24-hour gym in West Hollywood is like a kitchen in Ralphie May's bed. Hey, it was disabled. Here's the newest one I wrote. Thank you, Weber. It was this. Hold on. It was Disabled Pride Month recently, and it got me to thinking how hard it must be to take it in the ass in a wheelchair. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Oh, sorry, TB. I don't know what the kids. I don't know the short-term slang. Yeah, I mean, I try out. Let me see. The New Goals Gym opened up recently at 11 a.m. and at 11:02 a.m. The first load was sprayed in the steam room. Hey, it's not really that funny, but it's just if the crowd's rolling, baby, I'll go into the gay humor. Better write down an Ozzy joke. Ozzy was 76. See, you guys are hearing me write a joke out in my head the very first time. Ozzy was 76 and had done hard drugs for over 60 years. So him dying at 76 is about as surprising as Barry Manilow is about as surprising as finding out Barry Manilow likes guys. See, that's how I write. We don't do steel toe talking here. This isn't a Dabbleverse wrap-up show. I think the story is Ozzy living to 76, not dying at 76. Yeah, 100% waiver. Barry Manilow. Even as a kid, I went to Barry Manilow's pool with my mom once because she knew him. He lived right down the street from us. Even as a kid, I was like, man, there's a lot of dudes here. Barry, yeah, we don't do the gay talking here. Gamboo. Actually, we do. Who am I kidding? 5 more minutes, guys. So get your last minute questions and answers and concerns, and hit the like and subscribe button. Check out, I released, I think, 3 shorts in the last 3 days. Check those out. Share them if you can. Every little bit helps. Doug Henning, yeah, he was a real bone smoker, a real piazza. So, Earl, I would have used Tom Cruise instead of Manilow. That's cool. Your mom knew Barry Manilow. Too soon on the Jim Henson joke. I didn't see the Jim Henson joke. So that's how I write. I'll just write a thought down, and just, like this just popped into my head. I'm sure Sharon will find a way for Ozzy to still do a small arena tour. That money, let's see, that money grubbing cunt. I met Barry Manilow on the receiving dock at the Las Vegas Hilton. Oh, that's cool. I got Earl Shorts back to back. Oh, that's a fact, Jack TB. How was Kiss Show 2 hours north of Los Angeles? I don't remember what you're talking about, Jarson. I mean, I don't think I've seen Kiss. I've seen Kiss in San Bernardino. That was about as far as I've ever gone to see Kiss. I've never seen them in Vegas. Nick Rose. I mean, well, Nick. Here's the thing. Being funny to your friends is one thing because they know you. Being funny to a group full of strangers is an entirely different kind of humor altogether. I could like tonight. I was making people laugh at my hockey game because I know all the players and they know me, so they have a trust and a rapport with me. But when you do, um, like when I go to the comedy store on Saturday night, unless it's a couple of my friends who I've invited, there's not one comic in um, the world that knows me in that room. So they're like, make me laugh, monkey man. I paid $40 a ticket or whatever. So yeah, Liberace loved balls. Kiss show in Bakersfield. I don't think I saw them in Bakersfield. I've been to AEW in Bakersfield, but trust me. And she'll probably make Jake E. Lee stand behind him playing the electronic guitar. So yeah, I was at AEW in Bakersfield, but I've never seen Kiss in Bakersfield. Um, so I don't know if I would go to Bakersfield to see Kiss. So you must have gotten wrong intel on me. All right, guys, we got one more minute, and then my name said quickly is Dangerous Incompetent. See, that's funny. I mean, Paul Stanley looks good for early 70s. I mean, you know, uh, yes, they did. Some broad just did text me. Listen, and it's someone from my past. Eventually they all come back. Maybe not all, but in my case, I'd say about 98%. Do you think you were able to lift Ralphie Mays back then? I mean, Ralphie was a big boy. As strong as I am, I don't think I could. Yeah, that'd be a tough one for me. Lois is coming back this weekend. Which, I mean, that's too soon. That's too soon, Gambo. Um, where's Lois? Lois is at her mommy's house. Gail. Yeah, Theo Huxtable. Theo Huxtable drowned. Let's see, Malcolm, Jamal, Warner, drowned. How do you spell Malcolm Jamal Warner? That's it. Hold on here. This is my ADD kicking in. Did Malcolm Jamal Warner? Okay, Malcolm. Mm. Malcolm Warner drowned. I can't think of a joke on that one right now, but I'll write that. Do you think Malcolm got caught in a riptide? Did he drown? Oh, he drowned in the ocean. Oh, at a beach known for drowning. I mean, listen, I almost, it's probably, I've come close to dying two times in my life. First time was when I was at a party in a very bad neighborhood and I had a red jacket on, and apparently it was a Crip neighborhood. I did not know that. So as I'm walking up to the party, a car full of, I believe, Crips, but they were all wearing blue, said, "Hey, blood, nice jacket." And I literally started walking to the car, not really knowing. I thought they were actually being nice. And the girl I was with, who might have been in a gang herself, Norma, she grabbed my hand and we ran down the alley. There was another dude fished out of the water too in critical condition. Jesus, the black wrestler. Oh yeah, yeah, Shane Gaspari. Aviator Nation looks like a kick-ass rock venue. Grateful Dead beach vibes. Um, Second time I almost died, I got caught in a riptide. It's funny, crime time at the Comedy Store at the Roast of the Iron Sheik. I was talking shit about them. I was roasting them, and then I looked back to the crowd, and then they pulled my pants down, and the crowd saw my pee-pee. Yeah, Aviator Nation in Malibu is a cool store. I wanted to do my special at the Venice location, but they just would never get back to me. So I was like, "Fuck you guys." But then I started thinking Aviator Nation is probably not going to be down with my Village People AIDS joke, so probably worked out. So the second time I almost, and I don't want to be dramatic and say I almost died, but I was at Santa Monica Beach with Gail, Lois's mom. This is when we were dating, and all of a sudden I just got caught in a riptide, and man, I was about literally a mile and a half, 2 miles out from the shoreline, and I was fucking panicking, and I kept trying to, yeah, I was on a boogie board, so I was trying to fucking paddle straight ahead, and finally the fucking lifeguard, and there's no way he could have swum out to me. That was 2 miles in a riptide. It was like I was on my own. He kept going like this, like pointing, swim sideways, and then that got me back to shore. But fuck, was I scared, man? I mean, I was so scared. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say I almost died, but like it was, and it was, um, like I've never felt that powerless before in my life. I mean, it was just like you really got a true sense of nature being fucking a lot more powerful than me. So I should text this girl back, just in case she wants. Uh, oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, riptides are just like you're powerless. Like, I mean, back then, so that was when I was dating Gail. So it's probably about 2008. Physically, I was probably at my peak or whatever. Um, 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 oh man, that's tough. So I was physically, I'll guess it was 2008, maybe 2009. I was physically in amazing shape, and that riptide didn't give a shit. Like I was not going forward an inch, and instead was just going backwards, and it was incredibly scary. Just knowing how powerless I was. So, I mean, when you're that far out, there's no way the lifeguard could have swum out and got me and taken me back 2 miles. Um, so it was, I don't think I've been in the ocean since, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was, but luckily, and I've been pretty lucky. I mean, but probably going back to the Crips and Bloods thing, that's probably the closest I've ever come to being. I don't know why they didn't shoot me. I really didn't. I think it's because I looked pretty preppy that they probably figured out I wasn't a Blood. But still, some of those kids don't give a fuck. You know. So, and ever since I had skin cancer, I don't really want to fucking go anywhere in the sun. I want to die inside of Margot Robbie. That's a fact, Jack. I mean, I'm very pale, but I also had bad skin cancer here and here, and I was very lucky they caught it, and it wasn't the dangerous kind. Yeah, I mean, I was a freak at Santa Monica, especially when I worked at Sports Connection in the late '80s. Me and my friends, we all worked. It was the horniest group of people I've ever been around. The trainers, the salespeople, the fitness desk people. We'd all go to Santa Monica Beach, and there were so many girls at this beach. And so we'd all walk back tan. And this is back when I got tan. Now I just get red. And, then I'd go visit my girlfriend who worked at a tanning salon. So it's just kind of funny that, I'm so white now because in the late '80s, early '90s, I was black. I was a real Newport. So, I mean, I was sad. I think it was a couple of days ago. It was Amanda Peterson's birthday, the girl from Can't Buy Me Love. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, oh no. My, unfortunately, my phone just died. But I was about to end the stream anyway. So I apologize for that. We are on auxiliary power. 100%. That is a big time Piazza song. You spin me round and round like a record playing round. So, no, well, I don't have a dog to walk right now. Lois is with her mama. So, I'm alone. Yes, the power did not go out. My phone power went out. So, yes, Carly Rae Jepsen, 100%. All right, you guys, this has been Earl Skakel in the world of streaming. You have many choices, many options. I appreciate you listening to my nonsense. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Earl Skakel is over and out.